I meant. The fact that you got through Scott. Thank you. For not giving up on him. Be careful out there. It's getting cold. I'm freezing. How much longer?
Still a couple of hours away from the gorge. Remember the last time we were here, I promised you if you got tired, I'd carry you the rest of the way. What's the expiration date on that? Promise you that.
Can't we just camp here and hike the rest of the way in the morning?
Yeah, there's a spot where we can camp up ahead.
This is gonna be a quick one. And this is the time to coat the onions. That should be enough, I guess. That's just perfect right there. Okay. So those onions are kind of like too big, so I'm just gonna like dice them a little bit. I'm just right now I'm just craving some egg sauce with plantains. So I'm currently at the process of just making my egg sauce. Yeah. that's what I'm trying to do. Just trying to make my egg sauce. So that part has been taken care of. So that's taken care of. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt. A pinch should be fine. A pinch of salt. And I'm gonna add this particular seasoning right here. There's a little bit of Knorr seasoning. A little bit of Knorr seasoning, and that should be good. So now I'm about to make the egg sauce. It's a breezy. I'm gonna flip it right here. That was the pot we're gonna be using. Let me turn on my gas. So yeah. My gas right there. So from the look of things, I think the pan is a little bit it's dry. So we just need a little bit of vegetable oil. So we're just gonna apply a little bit. You don't want that much. That should be perfect right there. Perfect right there. Perfect right there. We'll let it steam up a little bit. We just let it get hot. You don't want it to be too hot. So make sure your cooker is on medium heat. You don't want to leave it on high so it doesn't spill all over your cooker. So medium heat, we'll let it do its thing. And while we're doing that, we're just gonna mix this guy together. Okay, let this do its thing. So while that guy's on its own, let me test that. This is how I test if it's hot enough. So I'm just gonna like drop it. Okay. I think we're right there already. Yeah, so right now what I'm just doing right now is I'm trying to make egg sauce, right? And what I'm trying to do is cook my onions and cook my tomatoes. Cook my onions and tomatoes first, you know, before frying the eggs. And meanwhile, the eggs are literally just gonna go straight down into it once I'm done cooking it. So right now, I'm just gonna let it cook. We're gonna let it cook for another 5 minutes because the goal is to make this guy cook, if that makes sense. So, and one thing I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna try to test the salt and the Knorr I put. Let me see right here. So now I don't think it's enough. So I'm about to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of Knorr to it. So don't forget, you don't want much. You don't want much salt. You just want a little bit. And apart from that, add a little bit of, and the main reason why I'm adding more is because it wasn't enough. So I think with that one right now, that should be fine. Yeah, smell it already. It smells really, really good. Really good. When I say good, good, it smells really, really good. So, like I said, I'm gonna let it cook for 5 minutes, and you see the way our tomatoes are dissolving already. That's the end goal because we want it to get cook. Okay, so let's just give it another 5 minutes, and we'll go right back. One thing you want to do, make sure you check it frequently. You don't want your tomatoes to burn or your onions to burn. So make sure you check it out frequently and mix it if you can. So yeah. So don't forget, let's go back to our sauce. Yeah, it's almost there. Like you see, the tomatoes and onions are literally dissolving already. So, and don't forget, we're making egg sauce this evening. I'm trying to get egg sauce and have them with plantain. So I'm currently at the process of like just cooking the sauce. I seasoned the sauce already, and after cooking the sauce for a few minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my eggs, if that makes sense. Okay, so right now I'm gonna let that guy cook again for another 2 minutes, and after cooking for 2 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add my eggs to it. And while that is going on, what I'm gonna do also is cut my plantains on the side. So once we're done with the eggs, we're just gonna go ahead and fry our plantains. And that's a plantain right there. I'm just cutting the plantain down. But those are my plantains right there, just cutting it down. That way, once we're done with the eggs, we're just gonna go ahead and fry our plantains. But once the video is done, I'm just gonna paste the recipe down in the description section. So it's pretty much very easy. Pretty much very easy. All you need is, you just need your eggs, you need your vegetable oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of Knorr seasoning, and your plantains. Easy breezy. So just cutting the eggs down, cutting my plantains down, and yeah, you same thing I told you about the plantain. So I'm done cutting it. Just add a little bit of salt and mix everything together. You just need a pinch. You don't need that much of salt inside of it. And once you apply that salt, you just put it aside. I know some folks like white eggs, but I prefer, for the most part, I prefer the brown eggs. So depending on how much of the eggs you can eat, some people do, you can eat 4, you can have 5, you can have 3. But to me, I'm just probably gonna just go with like, I can do 3 because I don't want, it's late already. I don't want to eat egg. probably just gonna go ahead and do 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do 4. Go ahead and do 4. And for my eggs, before frying my eggs, I like to add a little bit of salt to it. So this is my egg right there. I'm just gonna add probably a pinch. A pinch will be fine. Too much of salt is not good for folks who, I know most folks see their doctor, and the doctor will actually advise you not to have too much of salt. So just to give it that taste, I added it, and I used 4 eggs. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna whisk it. The whisker. You see what I'm doing right there? Once you're done whisking it, the next one to do is check out this guy. Grind it a little bit, yeah. So at this point in time, I will tell you the onions and tomatoes are well cooked, they're well done. So this is where we want to add our eggs to it. It's right there, so it's so simple. This is different from scrambled eggs. You know, scrambled is more like you just put your eggs. Some people put a little bit of salt, probably a little bit of butter, and yeah, we're done. Scrambled, simple, but this is the real egg sauce. This is the real egg sauce. So what we're gonna do right now is just let our eggs cook. Yeah, right there. So just leave it right there for a few minutes and let your eggs cook. So quick one, right? While the eggs are cooking, I want to appreciate every one of you for your support, for the love you show me on my channel. You are the best. You know, once again, I appreciate everything you all do to support me, and you all are the besties, if that makes sense. I really appreciate it. And trust me, like a lot of folks will tell me, oh, try to like show yourself to your audience. We want to know you and all that stuff. There's something huge coming up. It's gonna be live. I have a couple of content creators who we actually working on hard work, and for sure you're gonna be seeing every one of us soon. So yeah, once again, I want to appreciate your support and all that good stuff. If you have not liked this video, if you've not liked the live, try to try to just like it. If you want to share it, you can share it. You want to put in that comment section right there where you're watching us from. Hey, feel free. Just show that love, though. So right now, I see my egg sauce. That guy is almost done. I'm just going to let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. And once that guy is done, once that guy is done, we'll take it off the cooker. So right now we're right back. Okay, that sounds good. I'll show you right now. Our eggs is perfectly done. That guy is perfectly done, well cooked. And don't forget the whole process. The whole process. This is what we did first. What we did first was we have our tomatoes, we have our onions. The first thing we want to do is cook our onions and tomatoes first because we don't want to eat raw onions or raw tomatoes. Cook it first. Season it. Season it with salt. You can a pinch of salt is fine. Your seasoning, whatever kind of seasoning you love, you can season it. But me personally, I used just a pinch of salt and probably a little bit of non-seasoning, and just cook it with your onions and tomato. That way, everything syncs up together. And once you're assured that your sauce is well cooked, the next thing you do is you just take your eggs, add your eggs to it, and let everything cook together. If that makes sense, so I'll let you right there. This is different from scrambled eggs. This is the real egg sauce. So our egg sauce is ready, and the next thing we want to go ahead and do is right now we want to fry our plantains, if that makes sense. We want to go ahead and fry our plantains. So that guy is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover it. I'm going to go ahead and start our plantain. Right, so most people cook their plantain, but what we're doing this evening is we're frying our plantain. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil. A little bit of vegetable oil. This guy right here. Okay. Don't forget, you don't want your cooker to burn real hot, so you're just gonna leave it on medium heat. So I did regulate it already right here, so you want to leave it on medium heat, and yeah. And once again, I want to thank you all again for your support towards my channel. You all are the best. Trust me, we're doing really good. I've been seeing everyone's comments. A lot of people have been saying, "Oh, we don't even know who you are," but don't worry, I'm a real person. I'm a real human being. I'm very sure if you check a few of my videos, if you watch some of my videos, you for sure have seen my face. So yeah, I do once in a while, and yeah, I want to thank you all for your support again. If you have not liked this video, if you have not liked this live, just hit that like button. Throw in some comments inside of the comment section. Let us know where you're watching our videos from. And once again, I want to say I really appreciate your support, and you know how far you've brought us to where we are right now. So what I'm doing right now, we're trying to fry our plantains again, and where we are right now is I'm just trying to make that guy hot a little bit. If your vegetable oil is not hot and you put your plantains inside of it, it's just gonna soak it up, if that makes sense. Your plantains are just gonna be more soggy, so we don't want that. So what you want to do right now is you want to make sure your vegetable oil is hot before putting in your plantain. And these are my plantains right here. These are my plantains right here. They're ready to be there, but I don't want to pour it. I want to be very sure. I want to be very sure the oil is hot before adding it. So most folks is like, how do you know if your oil is hot? For the most part, I just pick one. Okay, so with that, we're getting there. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of, I'm gonna give it another 10 seconds. And after 10 seconds, I'm just gonna add everything to it and we're gonna start frying. Don't forget, our recipes for dinner. I've just been craving plantains and egg sauce, and that's what I'm doing right now. So don't mind me, it's not that much. It's just dinner for one. It's just dinner for one. That's why it's not much. It's just, yeah, dinner for one. So yeah. So what our goal right now? Right now we're frying our plantains right now, right? And our goal is to, make it fry in such a way that, we have one side brown, we touch both sides brown, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna leave it there while it fries. I was about to do something. I was just gonna ask a question real fast. What would you want us to cook next? If we can drop it down in the comment section, and for sure, like I would jump on it, and whatever you want me to cook next, let me know inside of the comment section. Guys, don't mind the old plates. I like to clean up after myself while cooking. Like, while cooking, I just try to just clean up after myself. I tell you, my mouth is so watery already. I'm so hungry right now. So ready to eat. Sorry about that. That guy did overeat a little bit. So, yep. We are back. We are life. And yep. Let me try to do something real fast. Yeah, right there. That's the goal. Like we want those guys to be brown. You see the way it's brown right now? That's the goal right there. We want our plantains to be brown on each side. And you want to be very careful because plantains are very delicate. For the most part, I've seen instances where I just step out, I just step aside for probably like a minute, and before I did come back, everything got burnt. So you want to put your eye on it. Plantains are not plantains. You can't literally walk out while you're trying to fry your plantain. So you want to flip it at intervals. So right there, some of them are done already. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them out of the fry pan, and from there our plantains should be good. Okay, so we're almost there. Almost there. Right now, I'm trying to get that guy off it. So those guys are brown ready, and right now, this is where we take them off the fire. And once you're done with that, you're gonna turn off. Turn off here. All right, so that is done. This guy is done too. And we're gonna refer back to our egg sauce. A little bit of egg sauce on the side. Not a little bit. Yeah, you see that right there? And this is the outcome of our dinner tonight. Oh, that's so yummy. So yummy. So yummy. Feels so good. Well, guys, you all need to try this recipe. Try this recipe and let me know what you all think. I want to thank you again for your time this evening. Try this recipe and let me know what you all think. And I want to appreciate your support towards my channel. If you've not liked this video, like the video. subscribe, share. I keep sharing that love. I appreciate it, guys.